Hey Martin, this is a quick initialization video for you on the controller and how the helicopter's set up. When you get ready to fly, obviously you get the battery in the helicopter. Do not plug in the battery in the helicopter though. You need to turn on the remote and get it initialized first. Like I was telling you earlier in the email, this is set up for 3D flying. So neutral is right there. That's neutral pitch. Obviously up is positive pitch and down is negative pitch. When you're flying, to end your flying, you do not pull the stick down like that, because that'll just go full negative pitch and it'd slam down to the ground. This is what's called flying off hold. This is your hold, your motor hold right here. When it's pulled towards you, power's cut to the motor, okay? And the reason that's important I'm going to show you in a second, but that's obviously how you stop also. Once you get the helicopter on the ground with neutral pitch or down towards the ground and you're ready to stop, you'll pull this switch towards you and it'll spool down. So what you want to do, if you were having it set up how you want to fly, you always turn on the radio first. Now if we turn on the radio with this at mid stick, in the motor off position, which is also called hold, you'll turn on the radio will complain. It does this. It says the throttle's too high and the function mode is on hold. You want to put the stick down and put that back. So what you really do, instead of waiting for it to beep like that, is put your stick down, and this one back in the non-hold position. You turn on your radio and wait for it to initialize. Hang on a second. Now it's initialized. Now, before you do anything, this is before you apply power to the helicopter, you put this in neutral right here, in that position, and then you pull your throttle hold back. So what this is you've got a zero pitch on the blades, which is good. When the helicopter spools up, nothing's going to happen. It's not going to fly away. It's just going to sit there and spool. And you've got the power to the motor cut, which is also very important because you're about to apply the battery onto the helicopter. So once you go, you'll plug in the battery on the helicopter now, put the canopy back on, and the helicopter will do some initialization. The 3G axle will initialize. You'll see the blades pump back and forth and so forth. Now to actually start flying, all you're going to do, again, this has to be here. This is neutral pitch. You want it right here. That means if the blades are spinning at full speed, which it's going to spool up and do, you're not going to go up or down. There's just nothing. They're just spinning, okay? So once you've got the battery on the helicopter, you go ahead and you're all set up and you're ready to go. You flick that forward. And at that point, the blades will start spinning around on the helicopter. It's got what's called a soft start, so it'll spool up gently. And then you get up to full RPM, which takes, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds or so. Once you're like that, then when you go to fly, you're going to start and lift like this. And that's when you're adding collective pitch. And that'll just bring it up. You never, until you're getting really into it, never need to go down below center, because that'll apply negative pitch to the blades and it'll push the helicopter down. That's only for flying upside down and doing stunts and so forth. So when you're flying around doing what you're doing, you get it just a little bit off the ground and you want to stop, you just start bringing it back to your neutral area right there. Not even a full neutral, but once you get it about 6 inches off the ground, you just put your finger out here and pull it. The blades obviously don't stop. They slowly spool down. While it's spooling down, you still have collective. So if it comes down a little too fast, you can give it some. Or if you're already basically on the ground, you just leave it right there. That is how to fly it when it's set up for 3D. That is how this bird is set up. Just always remember that. Remember, the golden rule is always transmitter on first, off last. So never apply power to the helicopter unless the transmitter's powered up and you're fully powered and you've got this in the hold mode, which you do after you've turned it on. Because remember, I'll run through it one more time. If the power is turned off on the transmitter and you go to turn on the transmitter, it's going to complain because it sees these. So that one goes all the way down, that one goes back. Then you do that, you put this one back to neutral, make sure to turn off the motor on the helicopter, which is towards you, and you're okay. Now you can apply power to the helicopter. Additionally, just so you can kind of see how everything works, while you've got this turned off, the helicopter boots up and everything goes, you can play with this like this. This does not apply any power whatsoever. This is just moving the pitch of the blades. All the power to the motor is applied when you turn off the throttle hold right now. This is called throttle hold on because it's holding the throttle in the off position. Put it like that, it spools up to the governor rate that it's already set for. Okay, that's about it, man. Any questions you have, of course, email me. Enjoy this. She's a great bird. Take care. Bye.